fashion fits.
Fashion is one of the most integral parts of the human experience and how we can express ourselves. It's defined as quote-unquote a form of self-expression.
Tommy, shout out to you for showing out my chat's family members as the beginning clips, bro. My chat really respects it, man.
Hey, I'm live on Twitch every single Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Link is in the description. I better see you there.
A specific context such as time, place, and purpose. And it's evolved from when cavemen used to simply
Look at chat, bro. I love seeing y'all get represented, man.
just throw on a blanket around their balls and walk with their ass hanging out trying to hunt deers. To men in the 1600s dressed in leotards and skirts posed zestly as can be. Crazy how times change. And now to the present where we have zero clue what it even is. I've made a video in the past on high fashion and how that entire genre is basically
Fashion is pretty much stupid, you know, because I don't know who decides the fashion trends. Who lets these people put on this fucking blasphemy and go, oh yeah, that's good. More of that, please. Because last time I checked, I didn't consent to this bullshit being in my face. I didn't consent to this nonsense. Who is?
coping into the garbage. But I didn't talk about the day-to-day fashion most of us regular folks actually see people with on the streets. And like I said in that video before, I'm not sitting here at all and claiming myself as the almighty one for everything in fashion.
No, like, I hear you, bro. I'm not no fashion genie either. This is bullshit. On my period. I don't need to be a fashion genie to look at this nonsense and call it out.
In fact, I wake up kind of like SpongeBob's closet. You know that picture with him and every single outfit is the same? Yeah, that's me pretty much. It works. But even the most inept, idiotic motherfucker will laugh at some of the shit y'all wear on the daily. So let's start off with the category of what I like to call Discord mod attire. 3D printed hoodies. It should honestly be illegal at this point to be selling this on purpose with the point of making profit. If you do,
they be having, I remember I used to work with a taco box, bro, for TikTok. And then they would have these 3D printed like anime shirts, but it would be like hornified. You know, so it's kind of like, it would be like Nezuko or something on a shirt, just hornified. And it was 3D printed. Shit was wild, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Made no sense.
Don't know, 3D hoodies rose to popularity in the early 2010s, and unlike everything else that was popular back then and died out, this was the one typical fashion thing. We just said, you know, it's all good.
Yeah, we don't need it no more.
For people to wear this outside. I personally thought this was gonna die out with the whole RXD era, but I guess we just kept with the flow. The main problem I see with these hoodies,
I think it pretty much died out though. I can't recall ever seeing anyone in them, but then again, for me to see anyone in them, I need to go outside. I don't do that often.
Is that it's just shoving it in your face. For example, if you're a Marvel fan and want to get some subtle merch to show people that you're into it, then that's absolutely fine. But what we don't need is something like this. Like, damn, bro, we get it. You like Venom. These are even horrendous to just look at in real life. Imagine sitting down in a shop across someone with this shirt facing you. I'd already be thinking I'm gonna become a victim.
Spider-Man? Peter? Peter? Do you need help, Peter? Peter! Do you need help? POV Tom Holland behind the scenes.
Sitting down in a shop across someone
My
with
man
this shirt
Tom
facing
going
I'd already
crazy.
be thinking I'm gonna become a victim. And you can almost never match any of these hoodies with anything at all. Which is why I'm still confused on how people will rationally buy these hoodies and wear them to outdoor places looking stupid as hell. Wearing a Galaxy hoodie with cargo pants, a ramen noodles hoodie with jeans on, a Flamin' Hot Cheetos hoodie with black sweatpants.
I remember seeing someone repping a whole Flamin' Hot Cheetos fit, head to toe. Talking Cheetos hat, Cheetos hoodie, Cheetos pants. He had a little bit of hot sauce on his shoes, his white Air Forces. Crazy, bro.
Are you not just a walking advertisement doing this? At least get paid. And the same thing especially goes to anime fans who love to buy these hoodies. These be the type of anime fan species I try to stay away from in
Facts, like, fucking anime fans, bro. So damn weird. Always doing something stupid. Like, they're honestly an embarrassment to humans as a whole. Like, honestly unbearable. Can't stand them.
Like, don't walk up to me. As far as everyone is concerned, I don't watch anime if you're around me. I know if you're wearing one of
I don't watch anime, period. Point blank period. Oh hell.
Your smells are already off the Richter charts as well. Like, there has to be some signed agreement where if you have one of these hoodies, you have to keep a certain stench on you. And it's completely understandable to me if you want to show somebody in public that you watch anime, but this whole—
Speaking of stench, man, Fat Boy stench is real. Like, dead ass. That's what one thing I definitely found at DreamCon, bro. Fat Boy stench is real as hell. And it's not like it's fat phobic. It's just a real thing. I've been around enough fat people in my life to know that it's real. And it's a specific type of stench. You know, it's not like they're all different. It's like you can smell when it's a fat boy. It's crazy.
whole thing is just highly unnecessary. It'll just make those people not want to talk to you even more. And don't even let me get started on whatever the hell these things are. If you ever wore or are still wearing the hentai hoodie, I'm calling the FBI to personally put you on a watch list.
I think it's clean. You know, you have to find the right fit to rock it with, but all in all, it's kind of clean, man.
These are the type of people that truly turn off other people from ever watching anime. And sadly, this is the stigma people that don't watch anime think all of us are like. Oh, and you're absolutely a deplorable person if you ever wore this in a public place like a school. I
actually got added in a video of someone wearing the Nezuko horny shirt in a school at a McDonald's. And I used that clip as an advertisement video to market the otaku box, bro. And it did do numbers. So all I'm gonna say is I'm a marketing genius, and I had to do what I had to do to afford a computer, okay? So yes, I went through some rough times, but I made it here. I went through the struggle, but I got it.
A deplorable person if you ever wore this in a public place like a school. I knew someone in high school who religiously wore this hoodie in high school, and it's the exact type of person you're thinking of. I'm gonna keep it YouTube safe, but in a nutshell, the school shooter looking type. That's automatic hoe repellent for the next 4 years of high school. Now you gotta wait until college. It's also the same for those nasty ass kids who wore Minecraft hoodies in school. I was really in high school with the classmate that rocked one damn near every day. It was so embarrassing. His smell was
that was probably Dream. And now he rich. He can't show his face in public, but at least he's rich.
Really enough to clear up the entire classroom. And we both graduated out of the same class, so God knows what's happening to him now in life. I always wonder that too, like, what happens to the odd ones after school? They kind of just vanish and disappear. But
I'd be stalking like a lot of my old classmates, bro. Not gonna lie to you. I'd be so bored and curious. So I'd be popping up. I'd just be typing their name into Instagram, scrolling through other people's from the school's Instagram to see if I can find somebody. I'm a grade A stalker. No, I'm not, because I stay on my main account. I stay on Waka Waka Moon, so they gonna know I'm stalking them. So I'm a I don't give a fuck type of stalker, bro. Yes, I'm stalking you. What are you gonna do about it? What you gonna do?
The next thing we got is anything to do with the brand MSCHF. If you don't know the brand MSCHF, they're the creators of the most amazing fashion trend in 2022 that really just pushed the limits on creativity in the art field. The big red boots. Yeah, they made these. I knew society was cooked when these came out and everyone went apeshit wild over them on social media.
It was so nasty.
People online were scavenging nations just to get them, putting their organs on the black market just to get them, doing anything they possibly could to get them except getting a job. And for y'all—
Oh, is that why Tom Holland got his back blown out? Because he wanted the shoes. Oh, okay. Okay, you know, when you put it like that, I can actually kind of understand.
Oh, that don't remember. Let me just jog your memory real quick. These shoes didn't sell out in weeks, in days, in hours, not even in minutes. They sold out in a couple of seconds. See? Official news source and all. Y'all can search it up. I swear. Resellers were having a field day with these ugly pieces of trash. It was an absolute gold rush for them. Them bitches shot up to 4 times the price straight away. Can you imagine dropping an apartment's rent money on these things? The little drop—
Wait, how much were the red shoes? Hold on. How much? Wait. Apartment's rent? How much was the big red shoes? Okay, they were only $350. Okay, I thought it was $350. They were 1K. This says 350, so I'm gonna go with that.
Crop of social media clout ended for them, and now look at the price of them real quick. Let me just show you it. Yes, you're reading that correctly. That is
so they were higher. So when they dropped, they were like at 1K? Interesting.
$449. This gotta be worse depreciation in price than buying a new car, house, furniture, computer, and anything really. You're better off just burning the money in hand. And talking specifically about the shoe, I feel like they could have done a better job. Like, why the was their first choice with this concept
a clown foot?
Is anyone even alive from when it was airing? I'm pretty sure they were still watching TV in black and white. Why not do anything else, like the SpongeBob shoes, for example, or Sonic the Hedgehog shoes,
or Goku shoes, Naruto sandals. If you want to stick with shoes, damn, do niggas really be wearing shoes like that? I be letting my toes out, you know what I'm saying? I like the bugs crawling on my shit.
Or even the Super Mario Bros. Boots. People made these concepts right after they drop. I think they need to get a new marketing team. Also, MSCHF has gotta have the worst shoe collection out of any other brand I've ever seen. Like when they released their wavy baby shoes. Which, I mean, this would have been drip if you're hopping out the Miska Mooska Mickey Mouse Doodle House. But I don't know, I can't really imagine any scenario where this would work out in real life.
Hey, if you want to be wavy, you know what I'm saying? If you want to walk around and you looking clean as hell, that's when you get those, bro. You only get them when you want to be clean, though. You can't be nasty when you're wearing them.
Or the AC.1, which is just a medical boot. And much more that I really don't feel like going through. They shell out all these different types of things in the name of fashion, but for some reason, people flock and love MSCHF for their fashion, which confuses me on how. The next thing we got is pretty obvious, and all you guys could guess it, but nonetheless, off-brand clothes. Before I get into this, believe it or not, I'm actually an advocate for a lot of off-brand things. I'll be posted up in the crib,
I'm not an advocate for like off-brand Gucci, Louis Vuitton, things of that nature. Cause why are you trying to pretend like you have money? I'm advocate for off-brand stuff that are already cheap. Cause why are you getting off-brand expensive things? Like, it doesn't make sense, bro.
Dr. Bob. When I'm hungry, I start snacking on Okie Dokies. I even like to turn on the occasional wee-wee and play to my heart's content. But where
you turn on what? You turn on and play what? My nigga Tommy, what are you talking about, bro?
Snacking on Okie Dokies. I even like to turn on the occasional wee-wee and play to my heart's content. But
I mean, it would have been cool if you told me you were gay when we met. I didn't. It would have been interesting to know. This is a strange way to come out. No.
Where I have to draw the line personally is clothing. I don't understand how some people can walk outside with a large smile on their face and have the physical power to walk knowing full and well the fake logo is shining like no tomorrow.
Facts, honestly, like, if you don't have fake clothing like fake shoes or something, you might as well just put on some Shaqs. Shaq made his shoes cheap for a reason. But let me guess, you can't get caught in those Shaqs. Now, ain't no one gonna remember you wear Shaqs unless you a weird. You have to be weird. You have to make yourself memorable for something else for people to remember you wore Shaqs too.
You know damn well everyone that passes you and sees it are gonna make fun of you with their friends. It's gonna be the one interesting thing they bring up from their day which they can laugh about. Like, man, I had a terrible day, the worst of worst days. Nothing could ever get worse than this. But did you see that nigga's Jordans? The fuck is his logo doing? That shit throwing it back. And the thing is, I'm specifically talking about the most obvious examples. Not the nearly identical fake ones that about 99% of regular people won't even be able to tell. In fact, there be some companies that the replicate is so good, you're better off just buying the fake shit than the real one for 80% less. At least that's how I see it. They're all made in the same Chinese factories anyways. Child labor works about the same. No, what we're talking about is the ones like the Jordan logo. Full cheeks.
Did Michael Jordan get a BBL? Interesting.
Gucci with the
missing chromosome.
Adidas with
half the letters on the spectrum.
That's just gotta be embarrassing to even walk out with. Even the kids that wore fake shit when I was in school never ever took it that far. Your ass would get roasted so far into the sunset you would be in an entire different multiverse. And my dumb ass almost bought one of these in the past when I was in middle school. This was back when Yeezys were at their peak and damn near everyone wanted a pair.
And there was a bunch of fake Yeezys, bro. I couldn't tell which ones were real and which ones weren't. I couldn't tell because I wasn't a sneakerhead. Because I was like, why are y'all fiending over shoes? My nigga, we barely paying for school lunch. And you want to spend like $300 on shoes. My nigga, yo, lunch is hot chips. Hot Cheetos. That's all you eat. You need to change your priorities.
I didn't really know anything about the shoe game back then other than from my brother, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to afford it until I stumbled upon these bad boys. You can't go wrong with this. Not only did they look like them, but they were light up and 4 times cheaper the price. Luckily, I never went through the transaction. God knows where I would be, but I'm going to tell y'all one thing. I wouldn't be on this earth for sure. Anyways, the next thing we got is these tight ass jeans and striped jeans. I don't even know if these are called striped jeans, but I'm going to just go with it. I don't really...
Anytime my grandma sees someone wearing those, she assumes they're lesbian or if they're gay. Like anytime, like one of the people pulled up to my house one time and she saw him wearing the skinny. She was like, is he a little fruity? Is he on the spectrum? And not like mental disability spectrum, but like the homosexuality spectrum. She was asking if he was like teeter-totting or not type shit.
Really understand how fashion went from jeans nearly falling off your entire body and barely being able to walk in them without tripping to these circulatory squeezing ass jeans. There's also
and just making sure your booty pop. I think that's the point. I think some people just want to make sure that their booty is popping out.
Many names for these type of jeans. If you're in the United States, it's the ATL jeans. If you're in the UK, it's just jeans. Either way, these jeans have got to be like the high heels for men because you can barely move in that bitch. Your legs separate too hard and that's a testicular torsion right there. And do I even have to explain these ones? You know, if you're still out here wearing jeans with stripes, you're probably a lost cause anyways. And last,
or you might be gay.
Shiesty mask / ski mask / balaclava, whatever you want to call it. I feel like ski masks were always a popular thing in rap, but they really got big because of TikTok, especially with the rappers like Pooh Shiesty and Yeet. Ski mask at every point in the world started to sell at rapid rates in the 2020s that no one had ever seen. And at first, I feel like
people just wore ski masks just to wear them. Like I never saw it as a fashion thing. I'm like, aren't you wearing it because you're cold? That used to be the purpose, but it wasn't no more. Now they were just wearing them. I'm just like, I mean, do you, but like, why are you, why?
Like it was a small section of people rocking them, but then just like everything to ever exist past the 2020s, TikTok got a hold of it and completely and utterly destroyed it. People started to wear them everywhere they could. At their grocery store, at family dinners, at their...
And I never understood this about my fellow Negroes, because why the fuck would you purposely make yourself look this suspicious? What is the purpose of making your life harder? You already have dreads, which means like it's not like you're hiding a bad hair day. Nigga, take it off.
Grocery store, at family dinners, at their graduations, the madness never ended. People just threw them on any occasion and gladly walked outside. And I swear, people think they're 10 times harder when putting one on. You'll have the most suburban raised, the rich family, rich friends, rich relatives, never even seen a impoverished house. And as soon as they put one on, all of a sudden they got 5.
All of a sudden they look like the monkeys in my chat, bro. Golly.
Bodies, 10 triple homicides, 5 dead homies. They become completely thugged out. I knew this fashion trend was personally dead when people like Dream started to wear it.
Oh. I'm so glad that mask is back on, because my nigga, that shiesty's not gonna do it for you, bro. Keep the mask on.
Yes, this is a real photo. This is not AI generated. And I gotta have an honest moment here. If you're ever out there wearing a ski mask inside of any store because people wear them anywhere and they don't care, don't be surprised if your ass gets racially profiled. There's no reason for you to be wearing a ski mask and walking in a store all conspicuous. I don't care who you are, all the cameras are turning on you the entire time you're inside of the store. And I love how the function were completely changed for them. Like they were mainly meant to be worn in the winter time for the cold and when it was freezing. And then they ended up just turning into some regular niggas attire for the day. So that's really about what I got for day-to-day fashion that's just horrendous to me. But you know,
Just some regular Negro type ish. You feel what I'm saying?
What? I'm not gonna discount any of these fits. You could really throw on anything, and you know, as long as you know how to rock it, you know what I'm saying, then you could rock it. But I don't know, it's gonna take some real work to make something like the Mufasa fit or Wolf fit work out.
I mean, they might be able to make it work. You know, maybe they can make it shake.